What's up, nerds? Welcome back to another Aggressively Average Anglers podcast. Joining us live, and we are talking about techniques that we're going to be trying out this year, 2026. In fact, we want to know from you, what are you going to be trying out this year? What are you excited about? What are some new lures you want to test out, techniques you want to try? Maybe you want to break in a new rod and reel combo. We want to, as much as we want to know what you're doing, we also want to get some ideas selfishly for us so we can make some videos out of it. So if you guys have some suggestions, this is really like an interactive live. Like, we're going to be looking for ideas from you guys, where we should test out, what lures we should be looking for, maybe an order we should be placing pretty soon. I mean, I can hop on Tackle Warehouse and spend a couple $100. What about you, Paul? About the easiest thing.
Did it.
That is so easy. It's as easy as when I take my truck to the dealership. It's going to go quickly from $180 to $1,000, like every freaking time. All right, so let's get into it for tonight. A couple of news and noteworthy items. We do have the Fit to Fish. What are we calling this? Competition?
I don't know when it became it's a challenge. It's not a competition.
Between you and me?
Don't try and slip that in there. It's not that.
No, between you and me, competition.
Obviously, and or
son,
brother.
The Paul and Jeff liftoff. We pick things up.
Can I interest you in a street fight?
Oh, there will be a street brawl. So the Fit to Fish challenge. I love like the super long pause I had there as my brain was like
the Fit to Fish loading,
processing, challenge. All right, cool. Fit to Fish challenge is a fun fitness challenge put on by Jake Suvak. He runs a company called Wildside Strength, which is strength training programming for outdoors people. So if you want to be fitter for outdoors adventures, if you want to go kayak fishing and not have your back hurt like a son of a gun, if you want to spend longer days on the water and live longer, this is a good thing for you. No gym membership required, no equipment required. You can do all this stuff at home, and all you got to do is join the challenge, which is in our link tree. And actually, Chaz, if you could grab that link from the top of our link tree and maybe pin it up in chat here so the folks know, we are putting up some giveaway prizes for this. So all you got to do is join the challenge, go work out, get fit, feel good. You're welcome for that. Thank you, Jake. And then we will also have a couple giveaways from ourselves. We'll probably do 4 or 5 giveaway bags. Probably, I would assume.
Sure.
So we usually do something big. We'll go like 4 giveaway bags. Debo's Fishing is doing some custom lures that he's going to give away. We've got Yak Attack, probably with some gift cards. There may or may not be. Yeah, D-Hooker is going to be in there. Kayak Angler Magazine subscriptions are going out. There may or may not be a kayak involved in this. We're trying to finalize all the details on that part, so don't quote me on that yet. But there's a lot of really cool stuff, and all you got to do is participate. Literally just sign up, work out, get fit. At the end of this, we're going to pull all those names and draw some winners.
And I'll tell you, Jeff and I both use an app to do at least the majority of our programming, like for what we do for our workouts. That's what you pay for this is like exactly what we pay, but you're getting something that's like custom tailored for you, which is really cool. And it really is. I've done his programming before, and it's like different stuff that you don't normally get to do. And it's all, this is designed for like a beginner. This is designed for like, hey, look, I just need to kind of kickstart some good habits. And I think this is perfect for that. So if you had that New Year's resolution, you're like, dude, I would like to just get moving and feel better, which is something that I think we all kind of do to some degree in our heads in January after cookie season, which is closely preceded by candy season, which is preceded by pie season. It is really nice to just have somebody be like, oh, I don't need to go anywhere. As long as I wake up and open the app, I am done. I just do what's on there. I have done my workout. I'm going to feel a lot better. I would do that. But remember, and Vintage Fisherman, I get it. $100 is too expensive. But remember, that's $30 a month. That's literally exactly what I've been paying for.
It's 3 months
forever. And that is in lieu of your gym membership too. So it does really help. And the dude's doing it professionally. He is no joke. So he works with like college athletes and then just like people all over fitness spectrum. So like the guy knows the stuff.
He is a strength and conditioning coach with a bachelor's degree. So, which I also have, but I don't write programming anymore, but I know like what goes into this. So, he's also going to have nutritional advice and all of that. You're putting a coach in your pocket for $30 a month. Plus you get a chance to win a ton of prizes. You're going to have, I would assume 50 to 100 people sign up for this. So you have like a 1 in 50, 1 in 100 chance of winning some pretty cool things.
More than one, because there's like going to be 20 prizes or so. So
yeah,
it's more like it's a lot better than that.
Yeah. We're not going to re-roll them, but all right.
No, but there's multiple prizes, not one. One person's not getting all of them. So
there's a lot of prizes. Yes. So the odds are ever in your favor, to Paul's point there. So yeah, participate or don't, but we would recommend that you do.
I'll be doing the workouts. I'll do some videos on it as we go. And really we're trying to, I think one thing Jeff and I are really passionate about is just like kind of spreading the good word when it comes to staying fit and just feeling like, you know what honestly freaks me out is when I see a dude at the ramp who's like really struggling with his kayak on a wet ramp. And I'm like, this is scary. I like want to help
for you.
Yeah, it could just be so much. I feel so much more comfortable when I see somebody who's like has that level of fitness where not like a freak, but it's like, yeah, I can manage this safely because I am fit enough to handle it. That I feel so much better, especially like
mobile,
fishing. Yeah,
agile,
dude. Or like
hostile.
Who do you want to see flip over? Like
flip over and then have easier recovery.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Kayak,
yes,
right?
100%.
So again, do it or don't. Something we'll highly recommend. Jake's going to be on the show next week to talk more about it. So next week's show will be related to. We'll get all over the place. We'll talk about his fishing career, what he does with his content creation, but we'll also get into fitness and how it kind of plays into what we all do when we get out there on the water, because
100%.
It's not a couch sport. It's just not like you're out there. You are whether you have a motor or not. There's a lot of activity involved.
And it's funny, like I always would hear people be like, "Oh man, I won't musky fish because casting those lures like hurts my shoulder," or "Man, I fished for 8 hours, my back is toast," or whatever. And I'm like, I've always taken for granted that I've never really had that problem. Like, some of it's luck, it's genetics, but the other part of it is like
work.
I've been working out for 25 years straight, and it's just part of life at this point. So it just, I don't know. It's something I've always taken. I don't want to take it for granted anymore, and I don't think people should. But anyways, Fit to Fish, the last day to sign up, there's a question. I would say it's the last day of January. You basically got 8 days, 9 days. So
it starts February 2nd. So
10
you
days.
should sign up between February 2nd and next week's show, like somewhere in that range. You should do it.
Man. Within the next week or so.
Welcome back, Scott Vermonter. This is a monumental event right now. Scott Vermonter, maybe not the first one, the 920th Scott Vermonter of the world has just become a YouTube member, specifically of the Snorlax crew. So welcome back, brother. Good to have you back. So yeah, Fit to Fish and Vintage Fisherman. I hear you, man. 99 is a lot when you're unemployed. Anything's a lot when you're unemployed. Like
double that.
We're not gonna force you to do it. If you can get out there, get moving, that's awesome. Maybe there's some other things that you can do along the way. This is just one where there's a written program and all that. All right. So other than that, things coming up. Columbus is next week, y'all. So if you are going to the Columbus Fishing
When did that happen?
Today. So it is next weekend. Paul and I are driving down to Columbus. We will be there if you want to meet and greet. We're going to be walking around doing our thing. So we'd love to meet up with as many of you guys as humanly possible, do some fist bumps and talk fishing and all that jazz while we try to get some some filming done as well. So yeah, I mean, it should be a lot of fun. Would love to see you guys there. All right. Squints. Just clarity here, $99. The challenge is 3 months long, but it's 6 months in there just to give you time to like commit and like do the workouts and all that. But like the giveaway draw and all that stuff ends at 90-day mark. So that'll be on like May 1st or something like that. That will end up doing that. So just heads up. But yeah, if you join, like you'll have access to that program for 6 months. So you could repeat it again for another 3 if you wanted to. Other news and noteworthy, we got another members only live coming up February 17th. So Tuesday, it'll be at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. If you're a member, Scott Vermonter, who just rejoined us, then you should be there because we do giveaways on that live. So show up, win stuff, hang out with us, behind the scenes talk. It's fun. All right, let's get into it. Cue the D, Paul.
I do have a cue with the D. This one's fun. Would you rather? So would you rather Fish like Seth Fighter for 1 day. 1 day.
Do I get to just rip cigs while I'm like
Yes.
prepping?
Yes, and you get his boat, you get his gear,
You get his
you are
mullet.
Seth. You are Seth for a day, right?
You're the llama for a day. Got it.
Or would you rather fish like yourself, but you
Yep.
can fish anywhere in the world for a whole week?
Fish like myself, but I can fish anywhere.
Yes.
Or fish like Seth Fighter, but for just a day.
Yes.
Then me anywhere for a week.
Well, I mean, so I would say like
week.
you are Seth Fighter, so you're gonna be in like a great spot, but it's probably gonna be a smallmouth river or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch giants, and that's great and
yes.
everything. But I could fish anywhere for a week, and I'm just average at it. Sounds great. I would just do that.
Before you say that, how many times have you gone somewhere and had raging success in a strange place?
Quite a few times. Actually.
I think it would take like 2 days to get it
I have
done.
a week, dude. What are you talking about?
Fair, yeah.
I will catch fish. I can promise you that. Will I catch the biggest fish there? No. Do I care? Not that much. Like, it's okay. I'm still gonna catch some alien-like fish that I've never seen before. So yeah, I'll take a week literally anywhere and just be okay at it. Like, that's fine by me.
I probably would too. It'd be hard not to go to like an island in the Bahamas or something like that.
Yeah, but I would go to the Amazon and like figure it out. Like the fish are there, and like if I'm there for a week, I don't know if I get to bring money with me, but I could just hire a guide.
no money.
no,
you're not hiring a guide. You have to fish like yourself. Like you are stuck with your level of proficiency.
Great, cool. Do I get gear? Like what do I get?
You do get a rod and a reel.
Do I get lures?
Yeah, for sure.
Make your own hooks and lures.
A lot of people are saying like Lake Biwa, so like Japan.
Yeah, that would be freaking sick.
I feel like that's a place where it'd be particularly hard for a traditional bass fisherman to go and try and catch fish.
I would watch YouTube. I would get Google Translate, go to a local shop, figure out what to get, and then go there.
I feel like this dude says a week in Australia to catch barramundi and Murray cod. That's a good one. I'm in for that one. Yep. Shellcracker in Arizona, dude. That's actually a sleeper pick.
Dude, I was always thinking Arapaima in the Amazon. Like, I want giant peacocks, like mutant peacocks, and Arapaima in the.
I would do the Yeti GTs.
The GT trip, that's another one. You're gonna figure out they're very hard, but bonefish too. Like you can get
I've got to accidentally get one at some point, right? Just one.
Definitely not guaranteed, but you could fish in a beautiful
place. Where they went, they were like 600 of them, like just
right time, right place, man. They were running. Yeah.
I also like wouldn't be mad about going down to like the Gulf Coast and doing like inshore fishing there. Yeah. That seems like it would just be stupid awesome.
I still want the opportunity to chase reds at the right time on a kayak.
I agree. Yeah, this is a huge one for me. Still a bucket list, but also like striper.
Yeah.
Like I would probably do it out of a river where I feel like I got a good shot at this.
It's funny that we've been like this close to getting a chance to go after that like multiple times, but it's always been like too late in the day or like just too late in the season or like not the right time. And we're like, if I were here in a different month, I could maybe catch a giant red or like if I were here,
I ran one over with my.
Dude, we ran over so many reds on that trip. We were just seeing just mud just everywhere. They're just like just going crazy and not crazy for our lures.
They were crazy dormant. They were
crazy to get out of our way. Yeah, like you would roll right up on them. I was dropping lures.
I bumped one. I literally hit one. It's just a bunch of Snorlaxes. They're just like
we're in sleep mode. Yeah, and I was like just dangling lures on their head like a child. Didn't work. Bummer. Yeah, I would take a week anywhere, literally. I don't mind not being Seth Fighter. He's awesome. I would love to be as good as him for sure.
Wouldn't it be like, I wonder, can you mentally take notes? Like
if you become him for a day and then you get good
because of it. You could like take all the knowledge back that you got from that.
What do I retain? What's my XP that I bring home?
Maybe might change my answer.
Yeah, you retain everything.
Bonus for being Seth for a day.
if there's an XP bonus, like I'm friggin' in. Actually,
I might
switching
have
answers,
to switching sides.
switching sides.
All right. Well, that was a fun one. A lot of
Yeah.
people seem like they are taking the trip, which totally makes sense. And
I'm with y'all.
yeah, 100%. All right, but let's talk about. So we want to just talk about like.
I love
what are
that
we
this is becoming a thing, Paul.
the
The
bees.
bees. They're all
Fancy
bees.
I really do need to make that shirt. And
You
the challenge
do.
point. It's on my
Yeah.
list. We got to donate some time to that.
We
stack.
do. Yep, sure. Get right on.
Well, hey, maybe on the way, maybe on the drive to Ohio. We got some hours.
Road tripping, we got some time to do some things. We'll have the fancy laptop with us for sure. Ooh, also, before we get into new techniques, there's one thing I forgot to mention at the top of the show. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for supporting Outdoor Gear Nerds. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. So there are two things. Yes, cheers. Two things that we have to do to be like a real YouTube channel. And one of them is 1,000 subscribers. The other one is 10,000 watch hours. So we've only got a 3-minute vid and like a 12-minute video up. So 10,000 watch hours is like impossible, but we're going to get there at some point. But you guys are helping us out a lot. So I'll say this. I want to set some milestones and do some extra giveaways on those things. So maybe there's a fun way, not just for our members, like this would be for everybody. We can find a way to do that. And I'm surprising Paul with this right now because I just made it up on the spot, but it is something I want to do. So maybe we can do something cool with that, and we'll grab like from the list of subscribers, maybe we just pull like a random name and reach out. But yeah, we will not do that in the comments. We will not do it via WhatsApp. We will not ask you for a Zelle. There will be no payment necessary. But yeah, if we can hit like, let's hit 1,000 first. We'll do something small. And then maybe we set a goal for like 2,500 subscribers and we do another giveaway there. So just something on my mind. I want to give back to you guys as much as we possibly can. And we love doing giveaways. Paul and I have literal 27-gallon totes like set on the side that say giveaway. They're just full of stuff for you.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll start at 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, maybe we'll do a little giveaway, and then at 2,500 we'll do another one. I'll figure out a way to do it. I'll ask Chaz is what I mean by that. Chaz, help. We'll talk after the show. All right, anyways, into the show. Let's talk techniques.
So this is more about like things we're interested in trying, things we kind of have our sights set on for 26. I've got a couple categories. One of them is techniques. Jeff wrote down a couple, I wrote down a couple, and I want to kind of talk about some stuff I'm like not talking about too.
Where's my desk going?
The first one that Jeff and I both have one on here, and it's been on there for like 3 years straight. And that is the larger glide game. And that one, it's honestly like it's just gotten more and more fun. But the one thing I'll say is we've gone larger in size than we probably should have to start. But I think Jeff and I have found that we have so much success in the 6-7 inch range.
We got it dialed now
on baits. Yeah, I catch so many more fish doing it at that size range, especially when it comes to the like the paddle tail soft plastic stuff, but the glides as well. So that's a big one for me. Like that's still on my list. And I've had more fun the last 2 years than previous. And I feel like that's going to continue. So that's still on my list. We also bought a couple of baits. We got a couple $100 baits, which is nuts. So that's one for me. What else you got, Jeff?
Well, I was just looking at chat because it froze on my end, but at least in StreamYard, you can see it on the screen here. It's stuck for some reason. But anyways, things that I had put down, I actually had a picture of the hide up koik. Is it koik or koiki?
I think it's koiki.
Cool. That one, which is like the robust fuzzy bait. Oh, chat caught up. That's fantastic. I don't know what StreamYard's doing.
The robust fuzzy bait.
The robust fuzzy bait, right?
Well, like we have a total of one.
We have a total of one, but like it's a new technique I want to try. So we start with the one, we try that, and then maybe we try the other brands. We did not get the hide up. You guys will see it in a couple of videos coming up. We got a shopping video on Tackle Warehouse where we went and spent
that goes up Friday. So I'm editing that tomorrow night.
Yeah. And then we did an unboxing of it. So we have actually got it in hand, but Hags made a $7 version of the hide up koiki, which is $25. So we're trying the ultra cheap version first, and then maybe go get the expensive one if we like it. Also, Yamamoto made one, so there's a Yamamoto version of that as well.
Yep.
that was one of the top of my list because I had a lot of fun with the G-Crack Q-Bomb last year. Thing is friggin' cool, and I want to see if this thing is any different. Yes, Bass AF. It is the prickly pear. That's what they call it. But $7, like if you see the JDM and you're like $27, what the heck are we doing here? And you're like, no way. And now you've got a chance to kind of like test it out at $7. I'm on board. I'm going to do that. So that one was big on me. I'm with you on the glides, specifically focused on the 5 and 6 inch glides is really where I want to live for the rest of my life. I think those are going to work best for me. Also spending more time on the soft plastic swim baits, the bigger ones, like 6 or 7 inch.
Fun, dude.
Yeah, like tail end of last year, we started fun. It was really when the Swag LT came out because like we hit that and then we had a day on the river that was like nonstop action.
Copy. Yeah,
the final copy was getting trashed.
Dude, it was so fun. It really was.
Yeah. So I want to do a lot more on that. Maybe pick up a couple other ones. We did pick up some more mag drafts, so we got some more mag drafts to play around with. But yeah, lots in the swim bait variety. And I'd also say I want to spend some time strolling. I want to do some strolling, maybe even some minnow shaking, just for shoots and googles, see if I actually enjoy it or if it actually helps me catch any more fish. Those have been top of my list. Also, who's it? Core Tackle dropped a new one that's kind of funny looking. It looks like a little nutsack. Like it's a little strolling. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm on the opposite side. That's on my list of things I am explicitly not gonna try this year.
Coward.
I just like, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm ever going to wire up my forward-facing sonar again.
I will. Look at this.
So I've seen that. Yeah, I saw that.
They don't show it on like front.
Well, yeah, they don't want to sell you a sack.
There, you guys can see what I'm talking about, though, right?
It's a harp, Jeff.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Totally. Absolutely, you're right. That's just a big old heart.
Yep. Love.
Love to try it. What do the Gen Zers do? How do they do their heart? I don't remember how. Do it. Is it? No. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
You did it. Good job, buddy.
I'm with it. I'm hip.
I'm hip.
I think another one for me, dude, it's jigs. Like I had so much fun catching on full-size jigs. It's just never been like to half ounce plus, we'll say. It's just never really been in my wheelhouse. I had some nice catches and the hook sets were totally worth it.
Always that,
so
like
that one
whip sound,
like, full size, like half ounce to 3/4 ounce, like core larger jig presentations with like beaver style baits and whatnot. That's on my list, and I don't know if it'll come off. It's just, I loved it. I had so much fun with it. I don't want to put them down anymore. But I want to kind of grow the skill set further. Like I want to take it further than what I've done. So I kind of want to do. Flipping has always been something that like I want to be more. Like I want to be a core thing. I just want to be good at it.
Yeah.
And so I think between glides and jigs, I think like that's you could do a lot with that year round. You know what I mean? And then when you add a big swim or glide, like you all of a sudden you're like, yeah, you can run shallow, fish shallow. You can fish relatively deep. Like you could do a lot with that. So that's one for me. Like I want that to be core for the year. If I could draw out my year, that would be like the center of my year.
Yeah. Jigs have been a lot of fun. I like the chicken jig from Outcast last year. Was like one of my big ones.
Stupid cool.
Thrown around. Yeah. It caught a lot of
early this year. I'm tying it on early. Like the second we get out there, that's what that's probably going to be one of that, and a chatterbait might be like probably some of the first things that I throw on.
Yeah. And speaking of chatterbait, we got the BFS chatterbait from
and the Hags.
And the Hags late in the game, and then we just picked up another new one from Strike King that you'll see in the unboxing that we're going to test out too. So yeah, bladed jigs. I didn't have a great bladed jig year last year, so I'm hoping
I just didn't fish it that much.
I did, and they were not chewing it. They were chewing spinner baits nonstop. But they were. I just wasn't having any luck on the old bladed jig. Oh, this is a good one. So John Walters says the working class zeros. I want to get my hands on some of those. Also, the munchie.
Dude, the munchie. We're buying those tonight.
We're buying those in Columbus. Actually,
shut up!
In person, so we can get some special colors.
I do want to do that super bad. I love the packaging. I love the company. I love the people. And that it's the way to go.
So Ashigan will be in Columbus, so we should just grab some while we're
I agree.
There. Yeah.
I'm going to call this one out.
Sorry.
You're good. I'm going to call this one out. Micro jigging. You will not regret it. You won't be upset. Micro jigging, I'm thinking like BFS, 1/8 or less.
Kitech mono spin jig.
Oh my god,
good option.
Dude. It is so much fun. You're gonna catch fish. Oh, the micro D-bomb will be one of your best friends. The micro Ned from Z-Man.
Yeah, micro TRD.
Micro goat,
on sale for January.
Goat. Dude, do that. You're going to have so much fun, and you'll catch a lot of fish.
My favorite micro jig of last year was the Kitech mono spin jig in PB&J with the Z-Man micro finesse TRD in PB&J, and it caught me a lot of good fish. And I had a green pumpkin one that I would put copper truce on as well, and that one was fantastic too. So highly recommended. And they're super tiny jigs. They're crazy though.
They're
also
great, though.
Raid Japan makes some really cool micro jigs too.
But I mean, so the Itsy Bitsy will get it done. You have budget options too.
Yeah, the Bitsy is what, $2, $3, something like that.
Super cheap. I mean, it's not gonna last forever.
That's the Iconelli one.
You can catch on it. It's not bad at all. But the mono spin is a freaking banger. Boar called us out. The grass piece. We bought 2 of them. We just got them.
We got the new Flex, y'all. So we have the Bass Puzzle grass piece. I'm gonna pull it up because this is one that people gotta see because it's a ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's pure insanity is what it really is.
Yeah, so this take us over to TW. There you go. So this is the Flex version of this, and they're both very different. So the Flex has this adjustable joint right here. It looks like you could even hang a stinger hook down off the bottom. I didn't even notice that when we were unboxing this. You got weed guard, wire comes up to what looks like a blade for a bladed jig, right? But just a little slightly different shape. Now, they also have, I wonder if it would pop up here. Yep, it would. This one, this is the OG. And I know you're looking at the price right now and you're like, guys, stop it. And I said the same thing, and then I bought it. Both of us. So we spent.
It's also not a bait. It's not an easy to lose bait. These do not get hung up much.
Yeah.
And they're not really rock catching baits. So the odds of you losing one are pretty low.
It's a chatterbait spinner bait. It's a chatter spin.
Yeah.
It's a spinner blade jig.
All right. It's those together. Sticky River Tom called out spinner baits for my producer for 25 again. Honestly, 25. I fished a couple with a lot of different people in 25, and I will tell you the number of people that were catching on spinner baits as their go-to was
all day
extremely high, way more than I've ever seen in years past. For me, just for other people, it was kind of the year of the spinner bait, which is kind of crazy. So, that was wild, honestly, and I'm kind of not surprised. I definitely caught a lot of fish on the spinnerbait this year too.
Yeah, same. It was a much better producer than bladed jigs for me this entire year, so I can get behind that. And I tested a lot of them too. We picked up some JDM ones. We tried some cheap ones, expensive ones.
I'm out on the super cheap. I'm out on the super cheap ones unless they're small. Unless they're small, then I'm kind of okay.
At the price, you end up buying 3 to equate to the number of fish that you can catch on a $20 one,
And the downsized ones do catch differently. So sure. I'm also out on anything above $16 or $15. That's probably my top end. I'm out on anything past that. They're really nice, but other than them being nice, I don't think that they fish that much better. Where I'm I must have this one versus maybe a a buzzbait I would probably pay up for, like to get a nicer one, because I do feel like they actually work differently. The spinnerbait game, I don't think I've gotten a JDM. I've never regretted having a nice spinnerbait, but I've also never been like, when I'm fishing a yum, been like, or not a yum, but
a War Eagle. I can just
a
get a
War
War
Eagle.
Eagle.
I've never been like, man, I
mid-price
really
range.
wish I had some super expensive Shimano, or like I've never been like, I wish I had my Evergreen. Like I've never thought that. So I think I'm out on those too.
Bury me with my Evergreens.
Don't give me the ultra cheap.
Yeah.
Get me above the $9, $8 price point, and I'm good. Like just get me there.
Yeah. Well, I can't pin chat on screen.
Which one do you want?
For some reason. Mine's not catch. Is yours caught up?
Yeah.
I was going to call out Veteran Angler for wake baits, saying,
mine's going slow too. Yeah.
See, it's StreamYard. Well, anyways, I can't pin you on the screen, bud, but I do see you in chat over on YouTube. So Veteran Angler says, adding wake baits to the arsenal for the first time ever. Dude, you're not going to regret that. No. Wake baits are so much freaking fun. It's that wonderful combination between like top water and like shallow divers. And they absolutely get bit. And when they get bit, because they're near that surface, they're like a 0 to 1. You're getting that big wake from the fish. And it's not exactly a topwater blow up. Like they're not jumping out and slapping it, but it's close. And there are a lot of, dude, and you can run that stuff around like that floating cover too.
You can run it anywhere as long as they're looking up.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like a square bill. I mean, you can just bash it into whatever the heck you want. Just now you can.
I think a wake bait. Cover. There's been over grass. It's absolutely. It will obliterate some bass. Like I've had days on those wake baits where. Do you remember that time we were on that campsite and I was like, I'm never gonna catch a fish with this. It's impossible. I don't know why they make this. And on the way
the chartreuse and blue wake bait.
Right, King. I probably caught.
The other dozen or so fish
just on the way out. It was crazy. And we were in like 6 to anywhere from 6 to 15 feet of water. And it was like boom, 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 boom. It was crazy. So you just never know. If they're looking up, it's going down.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. And like there's a lot of really affordable options there that you can grab too. Strike King makes a ton. I catch on them all the time.
Anyway, the hybrid hunter is probably the one that I would point people to for value, durability, like a good place to start.
Yeah.
It's a Strike King. It's a good size too. It'll catch anything.
And it's a slightly different action. So that's an L-shaped lip. Design. So if you haven't fit, so there's wake baits which basically look like a square bill, but the lip goes straight down. And then there's like super shallow 0 to 1, 0 to 2s where it's like slightly inverted on the lip. And then you get the L-shaped lips, which are a lot of fun and you can do some different things with, which are also great over grass. And that's actually, I'll put the L-shaped lips as something that I want to fish more this year because
they grab so fast. That's the cool thing.
It's a quick dive.
When you're fishing shallow, it's great because they get down like instantaneously, like the second you start retrieving. So I love that.
Yeah, the 6-inch speed wake was a fun one because it's kind of like a jointed swim with a wake bait. It's fun. I've caught a ton on them. Like they're a lot of fun. So I can definitely recommend that.
So let's talk about some stuff we are not interested in fishing this year. There are some things. There's nothing I'm not interested in, but what are some things I'm like, you know what? I'm maybe taking it off the table.
Well, hang on. So are we going to save some time to get some ideas from these folks of things that we want to grab?
Yeah, go for it.
You want to do that later in the show, or do you want to do it right now before we get into what we don't want to do?
Either way.
Either way. I see a lot of good ideas for y'all. Stuff, not necessarily things that I haven't tried. Oh, look. StreamYard caught up. Fantastic.
I saw, yeah.
Thank goodness. All right. I wanted to see if you guys had some good ideas for us to grab. I think we have most of the things getting called out here, Paul. Anything that you're
seeing? I didn't see anything. I looked at a bunch of them, but I think for the most part,
ideas. What else are we missing? What's hot and popular right now? What's trending other than minnow shaking?
This is like the 5th person to ask about the grass piece. I don't know what's going on. We just got it, so we have not fished it yet.
I could try and fish it, but I can tell you there's about 4 inches of ice out there, and I will not be able to run it the way it's supposed to be run. Ooh, jackhammer overrated in 26 is a hot take, but there's a lot of options.
I don't know, man. I like.
I mean, they're trying to replace it with the Evo tungsten, anyways. Like it's not the same.
Sure,
But
like,
yeah,
you know what's crazy? So now that we've done this for enough years, what I would tell people is that,
yeah.
like, do you remember when we first started this? There was so much hatred for the Ned rig. It was like a whole
There
personality
still is.
trait.
Let's be real.
But
That
there
didn't
was like
go
a
anywhere.
personality trait. Like
Those
if you
personalities still exist. They're like the
yeah, but
same
it's not
people
what it
that.
was. It was like it was the central conversation for about a year and a half, 2 years even.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you fish the Ned rig, you suck. You've like, it was like a hatred. It was very
Anything
strange.
but a Ned
It
rig.
was crazy. It was honestly
Yeah.
insane. And then that kind of went away, and then it turned into like jackhammer chatterbait fever, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
the best thing that anyone could ever throw is a chatterbait, and that was hot for like 2 years, maybe a year
Yeah.
and a half, and then it's kind of died off, and I feel like we're feeling the after effects of that, of like so many people just like having them, and now being like, then it was BFS, and it was like, oh, if you use BFS, you're a moron, but like caught 2 billion fish with it. And then, now it moved on to like copy bait JDM glides. Like every year, every 2 years, that you go through these cycles of like, this is the best. And a certain group of people are like, I only catch on this. And then the rest of the fishing community is like, we hate you so much.
Yeah.
Please be gone. And whether it's glides, whether it's, Ned rig, like I feel like expensive chatterbaits are experiencing the fall off, like the back end of that, where now they're going to be hated. But hopefully all that goes away, because I'll tell you, it's every time I go fishing, I have a bladed jig every single time. It catches fish.
It absolutely does. Hold up. I was looking up something that was. That's not. Is that real?
We don't know what you're talking about or what you're looking at.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if it's real before I even talk about it. Hang on. So I want to switch to this view. There's a 2.5 inch Buka trick shad? I mean, it's out of stock, and I don't see it in stock anywhere else. Like, where can I get this thing?
2.5 inches
Is it new?
Incredibly small.
The hookup tackle has it, but it's out of stock. So all colors out of stock. Where can I get this? I would like that right now.
Amazon, somebody's saying 309 APOC.
You got a link? DM me a link. I would definitely enjoy purchasing
Discount
this
tackle
item.
is where we were looking. Squints 17.
It's out of stock there.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
I don't know that they're around, man.
Is this like new? I don't remember ever hearing about this. It's like 15 to 20 bucks for their smaller ones. Shut up, Sportsman Warehouse.
I don't know.
Oh, is this one in stock? 3/8 ounce, 2.5 inch.
3/8.
Yeah, it's a BFS glide, dude.
That's kind of like the Spro with the single treble.
Yep.
It's like a 1/2 ounce.
I want this bad. I'm gonna get it. Apparently, I have to order it from Sportsman's Warehouse. I wonder if they'll ship. Will they ship? Ship to store. Ship to home, maybe. Okay. All right. I'll take a look at it. And I also realized you're supposed to call me out on this. I wasn't showing. It is here, Sportsman's Warehouse. I found it.
There you go.
And they got a couple different colors.
How much is it?
$15, dude. For a little BFS glide. That's pretty standard for a BFS.
Yeah, as long as it's like a quality. Yeah.
It's Buka. It'll be fine. They make good quality. And the trick shad.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying for a quality glide. Yeah, that's pretty standard pricing.
Yeah, I think that's solid. All right. Well, good recommendation. Thank you for that.
Somebody called out and I forgot about this. There's a 3.75 inch trace as well.
I think I have that.
No.
3.75.
Not a 3.7. Not an under. No way.
6
3/16 makes more sense than 3/8.
You think it's too heavy?
No. A bunch of people are saying it's 3/16, not 3/8.
Oh, I'm just reading what the website said. Man.
I know. I
didn't do anything.
They're just calling out that it's 3/16. It's not 3/8. And I think that makes sense.
Okay. Here's the 3.75 inch trace.
It's
That could be
dope.
fun. That's like kind of on the upper end. I wonder, what does it weigh? I mean, BFS style, sure. It's almost a 4-inch BFS. It's borderline. But what is, see the weight anywhere in here? No? Someone? Do they not list a weight? Slow. It just says slow sink. I don't know. I'm not seeing any weight listed for this trace.
Well, whatever it is, it's a slow sink.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they don't have a
Thanks for
fast sync for
nothing.
375. Yeah, but they do have a slow sync. So yeah, maybe we grab that. I'm down.
I would try that. The trace
Yeah.
is really good. Like I've caught
Mhm.
fish on the trace.
Mhm.
It's pretty solid.
All right, what else we got? These are good recommendations, you guys.
20
Also,
bucks.
well, yeah, that
It's not
sucks when you look at
terrible,
the
but
Buka before that. Like, I'll pay
yeah,
20
well,
bucks for a Buka. I won't necessarily for a
it
trace.
is almost double the size of the Buka too, to be fair.
This one is, but the Buka also has one similarly sized for 20 bucks. So
It's the
20
same
and
price.
20. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But
That's what I'm getting at. It's like it sounds expensive, but then you're like, oh well, I mean, that kind of tracks.
So Buka has a 4-inch, says half ounce.
I would take the 4-inch before I would take the 4-inch Buka before the trace all day because
That's what I was saying.
oh, I didn't know you meant change it. I thought you were comparing pricing.
No, I'm saying I would rather invest $20
Yeah,
on
I
the
would too.
Buka trick
Yeah,
shad
I would as well.
of the same size
100%.
than the trace, but it's out of stock, so I won't. Actually, no, is it in stock? Why did I? That's weird. The Sportsman
maybe?
Warehouse selection is very strange. Like it shows everything out of stock, right? But then when I click 2.5, now it's all of a sudden in stock. Now they like just so weird.
Well, that's saying which colors are or are not in stock. So in the 2.5,
Correct.
yeah, there's.
But when I go to 4, yeah, it's just it's a weird layout, is what I'm suggesting.
Yes.
This could be maybe a little more user friendly, but whatever. A lot of people were calling this out. Paul, what do you think about this? This is a soft tail, by the way, on this lipless bait.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it catches fish.
Hybrid. Straight up. Bleeding mullet, or what do you think? Natural thread? That's freaking wild. The craw, the classic red and orange. Hollow ghost. What about the boo?
I mean, that's the best one yet.
That's a goldfish right there.
That's cool, but I don't get it.
What do you think? 2/5 or 4/5 of an ounce?
I don't understand the color schemes at all.
Oh, they got a 1.33 though.
Oh God, that's heavy, dude.
Heck yeah, brother. They got this color. Your favorite. I feel like I'm showing Paul all his icks.
Yeah, you're literally like,
hey, what do you not like? I'm gonna pull it up on screen. I'm sorry. I take it away.
All of that. I mean, I would fish any of them. Those colors like don't make sense to me because they don't mimic anything. But maybe it doesn't really matter.
I'm sure it'll catch.
Yeah, it's just
it is definitely
color catch gear. Yeah,
it's a very strange lure that I've seen folks kind of chattering about
Nomad
recently.
Does nothing standard.
They don't. They're like, you know what? Let's make something weird, and that's it. That's all we're doing. And I'm sure they catch. I don't hear like a ton about them, to be honest, but I'm sure they catch.
No, we do. It's not like it kind of has like the Savage Gear vibe.
It does have that vibe. Yeah, you wouldn't let me get that one where you like put the weight into it, the little soft plastic.
Yep.
Why? I want it.
Well, go buy it.
I went to buy it, and you literally said don't because you're rude.
I stand by that.
So,
is there anything that you are explicitly like, you know what? I'm not interested in this. What am I not going to be fishing this year? What is kind of like something I've tried or I've done enough of or I'm kind of sick of, and I'm gonna back burner it for 26.
Ooh, I found it. I would say, God, get this ad out of my way. Share this. See that? Why don't you let me get this, Dad? I
Yeah,
want
because
it.
it's gonna be gone in a day. But go ahead, buy it.
But it's got all these chambers and it's a
It
stretchy
sure does.
plastic,
Sure
super
does.
durable.
Yeah.
All right. What if I zoom in more? Would that
Yeah.
help?
How about now?
That was weird. Why is there a triple zoom on this setting? Anyways, what am I doing less of this year? Oh man. Well, this isn't a technique per se, but one thing I'm definitely doing less of is bringing too much tackle. That
Ooh.
is a thing I started doing at the end of last year. I did it for the last couple months of the year, and it was great. I had a great time, and I'm going to continue to do that going into this year. So that's one thing. Let's go one for one. That's one thing for me. What about you?
I'm gonna do less BFS.
Oh, you're not going to bring BFS every single time?
I will not bring it every single time.
Dang it.
You know what? Like I brought
darn
it
it.
every single time last year, and the
And you
number of
didn't
times
use
I
it.
fished it was like 15%.
Yep.
Now, the few times I brought it out, I was very
Mm-hmm.
successful. Like one of the coolest catches I had last year was I saw a bedded fish, and I was probably in 6 inches, 7 inches of water.
And you knew.
Crept up on it, dropped
Yep.
the glide right in front of it, and it just hammered it. And it was really
Mhm.
cool catch. I got it on camera and everything. It was pretty cool.
Mhm.
But it wasn't like I did so many other things well enough to not have to lean on it that I was like, this is fine with me.
Yep.
I don't need this. So I think I'll back burner it intentionally a little more often this year.
Yeah. I probably will do similarly, like just not fish it as much. But I'm still gonna use it a lot.
I like it. I think I love it when we're like, this is what we're doing today. It's a hot day.
Yeah.
The water's low. Let's go
You
get
know
on the
it's gonna work.
inflatable. Let's go just have fun fishing. Just go do numbers. Like those days are so much fun. I don't mind having it kind of live there.
That is a good call out. And what I would actually tag on to that is I would say when we go out this year, I'm probably going to do a better job of selecting just a few technique specific rods instead of having one of everything. Like when you bring the medium heavy, the swim bait stick, the BFS, the ultralight, the medium mod for jerkbait fishing, like you're just like, well, the options are everything. So go ahead and just go through the dictionary.
Yeah, man.
And you might as well just pick on.
I've been saying that for years. I agree, big time.
So
that's why I bring one do it all. That's like why I love that.
It's the 7.3 medium heavy. It's coming,
but it's the
Cash and Icon or Element.
The medium fast.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's I can't remember if it's a medium heavy mod or a mod. It's a moderate medium heavy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And dude, that thing is like you can do a swim bait, a jig, a chatterbait.
It's a multi-purpose
crankbait if you have to.
Yeah.
There's not a lot off the table with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way I was like, look, I'm covered if I really need to do something. And then I have like 2 or 3 other rods that, a drop shot / finesse, and then a big boy stick. And then, you don't really need much more, 1 or 2 more tops.
Right.
Jerkbait, some kind of jerkbait rod is super helpful.
Yeah. I kind of want to just spring 3 to 4 rods instead of 6 to 7 rods.
5 was my max last year. And that was because we were testing a lot of stuff.
Well, that's the challenge is like when we want to go out, let's say we do a TW order, there could be this last TW, there's frogs,
that's all your rods.
There's like grass puzzles or grass pieces from Bass Puzzle. Like you got all sorts of stuff where you feel like you're going to need all those combos. But yeah, I would be much happier. And I know it if I just had 3 to 4 rods and it was like, well, like you don't have this technique set up. You're not fishing that, deal with it. And then just also like kind of pack my day box accordingly. Would be super great. That's what
I mean, and everyone needs to find the right balance. So like Join the Outdoors 8095, he says, I'll pin it up here. Says, BFS is my main way to fish anymore. I respect it. I'm not saying it's bad. I love doing it, but it's gotten in the way a little bit.
Yeah.
And I need it to I need to make a little space in the kayak and in the day. And so,
right. But if you're owning that for the day, that's
that,
awesome.
That'll be my thing. I'm not saying I won't do it. It's just, I won't bring it every time like I have.
No,
so I love it. And there's no wrong answer. You fish how you love to fish, but it is dropping a bit and it does cut out some tackle, a whole small box, a bunch of plastics,
Mhm.
and a setup. Like it takes all that out of the kayak for me,
Yeah.
and it gets me dialed down to what we're trying to do for the day. So but there will be days where we bring it up for sure, and it does like to what Jeff's talking about, making that decision consciously. That, like I said, that takes a whole setup and some plastics and a 3600 box right out of your kayak and right out of your brain. You don't have the option. It's kind of like when you're budgeting. If you just take the money and put it in savings, the second you get it, you don't have it like in front of you to spend to disappear on whatever. And it's the same exact thing. It's like, well, if it's not here, I can't mess with it. So I'll just make do with what I got.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like the idea of we always talk about doing this, but we never actually do this, of picking a technique for the day and only bringing that gear. So like a great example would be swim baits, because you can fish top to bottom, right? So you can have more of like your floating swim baits all the way down to those like HUDs across the bottom. If I need to roll it low and slow, I've got options. The Baca Burrito is another one. We have those. I would love to do a day where I just bring like 2 swim bait setups and like the medium heavy if I need to fish the mag draft, like now I'm covered. That's 3 rods. I can have 3 rigs.
My only thing with that is it gets very hard filming life, because when it doesn't go off,
but
that's the
failure is content too, and we just never commit.
It can be, but it's
you just have to film it.
What's our goal when we go out?
Have
3
fun.
videos, 1 fishing video, 1 vlog, and then something else. It gets really hard when that's not happening. So for me, what has served I think us best is, like, let's say it's cold and we're like, it's A-rigs, glides, big swimmers up shallow. But then on the back end, I'm probably going to bring something that can do a crankbait, a chatterbait, a spinnerbait, and that'll be like the backup. And then
but then you're fishing everything again, right? Which is the challenge that I run into.
You give it 4 hours, but then you're like, well, maybe I'll just chuck a chatterbait up there where I can maybe try. Then you catch a fish.
Shoot, nothing worked.
Look, I can't. You know as well as I do. You can't force it. When it's not the day, it's not the day, and that's where you gotta have the one.
Listen, bro. Failure is content.
Hard to argue. What brand of bee is that?
Put it on the board. Failure is content, baby. And it's just like, and we'll come up with.
It's just a broken rod.
Just a rod snapped in half. Breaking a rod over your knee. It's a kayak sinking as you're floating next to it. Hey, failure is content, man. I'll tell you what. If you guys ever want to try anything and you're scared, just remember, failure is content.
Sometimes it's most of our content.
Oh my God. You better believe it.
That's
Be
right.
yourself.
Be yourself. That's awesome.
Oh gosh. All right, I gotta call this out because it's getting too late. Since he already posted this, he's gonna get mad. DeBurley AAA OG nerd hype man. Does it say more than that? It's like cut off. I think it just says hype man. What's up, DeBurley? So he says, can you overnight me some ice fishing gear? Snowmageddon 26 coming in hot. My folks down in Tennessee, Kentucky, down in that mid belt there. Stay safe. I've heard it's going to be nasty. We're probably going to catch some of that too. Y'all, your roads are not usually prepared for this. So like stay inside, be safe. Like it's just not good. I remember being in Virginia. It got cold and we had like 4 flakes of snow. We had no salt, and like people are crashing on the highways. So just listen, we know what we're doing up here.
We know what we're about.
I'm still driving in this, but you guys should not. Like I'm just saying. All right, so he's got this coming down. The South is in panic mode, and for good reason. 18 inches of snow, or 1 to 1.5 inches of ice.
Well, polar vortex coming your way.
Insane. Then he says, speaking of Sixth Sense, check out the Judo subsurface swim bait. We did look at the Judo. We didn't grab that. I remember looking at it. 1 ounce looks cool. It does look cool. I will agree with you there. Hashtag Snowmageddon 26. And DeBurley's been a member for 58 months. 58 months.
That's how you define OG.
That's longer than like 95% probably of relationships. We're top tier, upper echelon. Let's go. Oh, am I wrong? You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong. I'm not. What else are we not doing? Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. On the note of taking out like one specific technique, well, your boy is gonna be fishing during the week. So
Fair.
I might do that on those weekday things.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't, because I hate it too. Like when you come out and we've only got a couple hours, like we want to have fun and we want to catch fish and we also want to film content, but like we're we're just trying to make stuff happen. And it gets frustrating sometimes when like things don't cooperate. Fish don't cooperate, and you know, maybe your gear breaks or your battery's not working. That was like rough days, man.
Yep.
Stuff not working, stuff breaking is always horrible. So I'm with you on that. Like I'd be down to have a little more like variety in tackle and combos that we bring out on the water when we fish together. But maybe when I fish by myself during the week and I'm trying to go out there on a mission, it's like one thing and it happens or it doesn't. And like I'll post something on Instagram too about it. So hopefully I can get into doing a lot more than that. Right now, I'm feeling like I'm literally drowning with transitioning out of one job, transitioning into another job, and then having essentially 5 jobs. So I'm not like full time yet. We put out that video, but I'm like in the process of getting to that. So hopefully that is I think it's like a mid-February. It's kind of irrelevant to the fishing side of things because I can't even go fishing right now. There's no possible way. But with all this cold weather, Paul, we probably got our first ice fishing trip coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, we could. We may still have to drive. We'll see.
We will see.
Like today, you would have thought cooking some ice, that anything that came through melted during the day. Wet, ploppy, plop snow, gone.
The temps, it was like 7 when I woke up, 33 or something.
Sunny.
Yeah. Now we have a cold snap coming through.
So yeah, we have about 6 days of good cooking cold.
Yo, Stinky River Tom's looking at minus 40.
Yep.
Ugh. This weekend in northern Wisconsin, man. It's gonna be freaking cold. Any tips to stay warm on the ice when it's chilly? My buds want to get out. Yeah. Shelter. Get one.
Yeah,
I mean, literal best thing you can do.
It is. It kind of sucks though.
You got to put it up. They do pop up, but yeah, you're right. And then you got to anchor them, and then you got to tie up your stuff. And then Paul and I did a trip end of last year. It was like our last ice fishing trip because he had to heal. But we got out. We had the shelter. We're gonna pop it up. We anchor it, and then like the fish moved off. And then we take down the shelter and we moved it. We did this like 3 times, Paul.
We just go to a lake that's not built for that.
Yeah, it's a
that's the problem. Is like that lake is such a tease for ice fishing.
They're just cruising, man.
They're they're never in the same spot. And honestly, it's so rare to see somebody have a good fishing day on that lake. Like I've just not seen that many people crush it. Now I've had days, but it's not easy. I think we are better off going the one that's the other side of my house, where you have to walk a long ways through the shallows, but you can find fish over there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we've ice fished that twice.
Oh, I've ice fished.
You've ice fished
2 dozen times.
Like, I've been out there twice,
2 or 3 times probably. Yeah,
and I didn't get a pike through the ice there, which I was surprised because that's
the trap setup that we had when we didn't like 2 years ago is still stunning to me because it was perfect.
Yep. I would say this is like a terrible goal to have when you're going to ice fish once, maybe twice this year, but I still want to get a pike through the ice. And I mean,
look, we're going to set traps. I think we set 4. But the biggest thing that we don't do that we need to do is we need to go get some chicken liver, and we need to have better bait. We just don't have great
real bait. Yeah,
forget the live bait. The live bait doesn't work that great around here. It can, but chicken liver would get it done.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we'll see. I would love to get a pike through the ice. That would be.
It is one of the most gratifying experiences is watching that little thing turn. Oh my god!
I've played so many pike. I'm fairly certain I hooked into a pike when we fished with Ted that one time, and I hooked into a giant on the tickle stick like the lightest ultralight I have,
Mm-hmm.
folded the rod in half, and then it was early on in my ice fishing career. I didn't know what I was doing.
Horsed it.
So I horsed them. I just ripped it out. That was a bummer.
Yeah.
But it's a freaking tank of some sort.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Keen ankle in 6769 says unlimited max review video when.
So hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good segue. So we have different categories. It's not just techniques. So I do have kayaks is one thing I wanted to talk about. I know it's already 9:15, but kayaks is one thing I wanted to talk about. So on our list, we are going to be able to try this season the hammer. So we're getting it. The video probably won't come out till late April, early May. The original like kind of walkthrough initial test will probably be like first week of April, and then we'll take a couple of weeks on it. We'll rig it up a little bit. We'll get a motor on it, maybe 2 different ones, and then we'll do that. So that is coming. Some other ones that we should be able to get to test this year. Hoodoo, we should get those in the spring as well. We were thinking maybe 2 different hoodoos we should get to make videos on.
Yeah, and then we want the skiff version
and the impulse.
And the impulse, right?
Yeah.
The impulse is the one most people are talking about or asking about. Yeah.
Yep. And then so that's like 90% locked in. And then the 2 that we still probably will get to do this year will be test, hopefully, but honestly, I'd like to just get 2 of them. Would be the Flint and the UMax. Now the UMax, as valuable as it is to just get on it and see it, that has a lot of value. We're going to make that video no matter what. I really would like to own one. Like, I just don't see a world where we don't get one. Like, it's just, I have to rig that kayak out. And I have to show people that. Like, it's got to be done. It's such a upgrade to a freaking awesome platform. It must be done. So, and honestly, the video I'd like to make is the Flint versus RVR versus Shoaly. That video has so much value. Right now, it needs
a lot of folks looking for the river rigs, right?
Yeah, dude.
And Water Dog veteran angler, 100%. That's already in the works. We talk to Steve all the time. We love Steve. We love Water Dog. If you guys can't tell, we talk about it all the time. That's our local shop. It is almost 3 hours away. So we have to make like a full day out of it. But yeah, so they carry so many brands that whenever we go there, as long as he got a hold of the stock, we can pretty much test anything that dropped, right? So he's got the hammer, but we're getting one. So like we will bring one home. That is another build we're pretty excited for. But yeah, we're going out there. We'll get the hammer. We unfortunately have to grab it from another shop, but we're just gonna like grab it ding dog ditch style, just rolling. Hey, we're for a kayak. All right, cool, thanks, bye. And then we're just gonna leave, and then we're gonna drive north to Water Dog like 30 minutes, and then go hang out with them all day. So is what it is. Deal with it. Whatever. Other shop. And yeah, we'll test that out as well as other new drops. I do also know that they have the RS-117, which we've been talking about a lot. I do want to get in that on the water.
Yep.
So it's the bona fide RS-117, just to feel a little bit better even about that recommendation. I want to spend some time in it, as well as several other kayaks that have come up. And I would love to. A lot of people have been asking about rigging out the Flux Jet. As much as I would love to do that, there's absolutely no way I can get my hands on one until 2027. Like, yes, Paul, do you have a?
I have something I'd like to add to the conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not being honest. After being in the Flux Jet, I am not sure that a rigging video on the Flux Jet would even do anything. Like, what would you do to it?
I've told you what I would do with it. We didn't even show.
I don't want you to tell me. I know what you would do. I want you to tell the 100 other people that are here.
I've told you on this show before, I swear. Yeah, no, it's for that one, we would run it light like you should in Old Town, right? I would look at it like an Old Town PDL 120, right? So it's like, okay, if I've got a 120, then I know that it gets a fish finder, medium to small size. It gets a small battery with that. If it's the PDL, I don't even really have a motor, but if I have a bow mount, you got your bow mount motor, and then you've got a battery. And with this one, you already have a motor. So I probably wouldn't even put the bow mount on it because it has 0-degree turn radius. So skip the bow mount, skip the extra battery. You just have the one battery for the jet motor. You've got the small fish finder, which I would do through their rod holder mod that they have for it. And that's it. Bob's your uncle.
I'm keeping it light. I'm keeping it efficient. I'm keeping it stable and nimble. And dude, I mean, I would get the nicest battery, the biggest battery I could afford. That's it. I mean, it's just, it doesn't need anything. And the way it's designed, I'll be honest, I don't see a trolling motor helping that kayak very much.
Yeah, it pretty much has a trolling. The only difference would be the spot lock. Like you don't have spot lock with the jet motor, but you do have 0 degree turn and you got reverse. So I mean, if you want to move,
I mean, you got a paddle too. It's very paddleable. So it's like I really, for me personally, if I was looking for spot lock, I wouldn't buy that kayak. I would buy a different kayak. If I was looking for fully integrated, don't need to add anything, it's ready to roll, it's pretty fast, I drop the battery in, I throw my electronics on there, and you have like everything you need. I'm like, I don't know. That's what I would do personally if it were mine.
Yeah. And Keenan Klein, they did they did test the side scan on multiple.
I'm not worried about it at
It'll
all.
work. It'll work.
I'm not worried about it at all. I will tell you, in general, I like the FluxJet a lot. I am not saying that I don't like it. I'm saying that the way that kayak's designed, you got everyone's saying like, I can't wait to see you rig it fully out. I'm like, I don't. If it were my kayak, I would not add anything.
They can watch Wolf of Walmart rig one out. He's going to deck one out to the 9s just to show you how it looks. So watch him for that. But yeah, I'm with Paul. I would not rig this one out like crazy. I would put a couple of things on it, and I would just have a lot of fun running shallow water with a motor that other people can't.
I would love. I'm not saying I wouldn't love it. I would love it. I would love honestly Jeff's kayak, the PDL 120 Pro. I would do the same thing in the PDL 120 Pro. I would add like almost nothing. I'd add like 2 things and be done. Like instant reverse, like a trolling motor is always nice, you guys. A spot lock's always nice, but it takes up a lot of space, covers your front hatch half the time.
A lot of extra weight.
A ton of extra weight, tons extra money. And I'm like, that kayak doesn't really benefit the way that a U10 or an Unlimited does. You throw a I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said, what's something I could put spot lock on for not a lot of money? I'm like, there's no better deal, none, than an Unlimited or a U10 with a trolling motor. It costs almost no money to add compared to like all the other kayaks that are out there. It doesn't need any special accessories. And as long as your battery's in the back, that is a banging kayak that you can stand up on, walk all over. And it's like under 2,000.
Yeah.
You can't beat it. But some kayaks are screaming for a trolling motor, and then others are just not because of how they're designed.
Yeah, it's already got the jet motor, 0 degree turn. You're fine.
Yeah, dude.
Pond Pirates Fishing asks, when are we going to post another podcast? Every week, Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. You can join us live.
You mean this?
And then you're in it, bro. You're here on the with show. Us.
You are posted.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah, and then we take these recordings and we upload them on Spotify and all platforms.
And everywhere else.
So it's everywhere. Should be up there. If it's not, you tell me. You tell me, bud. You say, hey, you're not uploading, and I'll say, Chaz, help. But I'm pretty sure they're going up. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Chaz, are they going up? I sure hope so.
Yeah. And then there are 2 other brands that I'm really keen to try. And honestly, I need to reach out to them via social media. I might do it right now, this millisecond when I'm done speaking.
Who are we talking about?
Kaku, we still haven't gotten clarity on that. And
Google said Kaku.
What does Google
know? Doesn't know anything. So
Kaku, and then also Feel Free. So Feel Free.
Yeah, Feel Free.
We're filming another video. You guys will see this, but they have. I don't want to spoil it.
That was a fun video.
But they have. I edited it last night on accident. They have
oops.
Wrong video.
Like those shorts where they fall and like
that's
eat a cookie.
I accidentally
I'm on my diet
instead of that. Yeah. But no, I they have some really interesting models and they're priced higher than I thought, but still value. Super interested to try them out, man. And so that's our list. Hammer, yes, for sure. Hoodoo, pretty gosh darn sure. Very excited about that.
Mhm.
Flint and UMax, 90% sure. I'll at least get to try them 100%, but I want one of each. And then Keiku and Feel Free would be on the list. So that is the lineup on the kayak side. Let's talk rods, because I did have rods and reels in here too, as of like things we'd like to try and do. So we bought.
Before you do that,
Oh,
did you mention Camino Journey? Did we talk about Camino Journey?
We didn't. So that's a good call.
Folks are hammering it in chat right now.
Yeah, fair enough. We will get those. We are going to test those. We likely will not get one. I do have a phone number. I could make a call.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, though,
we know who it is.
We'll see after we try it. I'm not going to say I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical in the same way that I was with Vibe, where like I know the vibes are solid, but do I need one like after the fact? Do I have to have one? I think it's more like I'm going to get after a couple of hours of fishing out of one. I think I would get what I need to know to have an informed opinion. That's kind of where I feel like I'm going to follow the Camino Journey.
100%. And yeah, Water Dog is supposed to supposedly get them, which means that we have a place to go test them out, and we would test them both out. So they have the Outpost and the Terra would be the two that we would test out. The Outpost being their like kayak with a option for pedals. The pedals are sold separately. They are $899. You do have to buy them for any platform you get. So it's base price $2K for the Outpost plus $899. So you're at that like almost $3K mark. It's like a bona fide P127 at that point. So,
but it's also Titan X. Close. Well, no, that's 3,600. No, yeah,
$800 less than Titan X.
What's the 10.5? That's only like
Slayer Max.
No, the Titan 10.5.
$34.99.
Yeah. So you're
10.5 Titan X is still a lot.
Still $500 difference.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. They certainly look interesting. They look like they're trying to bring something new to the table, but I know it at its heart, it's still a Vibe kayak with some fancy bells and whistles.
It's the quality, the durability, and the functionality that I am interested and a little bit leery on. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. There's only one way to tell. But
There's only one.
Yep.
We're going to test it out.
Anytime the marketing is that heavy on it, I tend to be a red flag goes up or yellow flag goes up for me.
And I don't want that to happen because I feel like the fishing industry as a whole struggles with marketing. Like the majority of
want it to be what
there's so many brands that have good products that suck at marketing. Like I just want them to do well, and they're just getting their butts beat by Crush City Plastics and Rapala and Pure Fishing. Like they're just dominating everybody because they just hired real marketers. Like the other guys aren't really doing it.
But they also had the cash to do it. They're a big business, so they don't.
That's how you hire a real marketer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like these smaller brands, they don't have the ability to do that because they make a nickel every time they sell 20 bags of plastic. So they're not.
So they have their
margins are not crazy for these baits.
And their pro staff is just not good at commercials, man.
No, they don't sell.
No, it's they need help, man. I want to help.
But it's crazy how far back in time fishing is compared to the rest of the world when it comes to creating and managing a market, providing value. They're just so old.
I mean,
still.
Realistically, marketing does not have to be that expensive. Like, if you just get a good person to do it, you can do great.
It can be done. It can be done well enough at an insane discount. But you have to provide
paid advertising.
You have to also, you have to provide the guidance though. Like, and you have to have clear structure, and your branding has to be known and stated and clear, and that's what doesn't happen. Missile Baits will send 68 packs out to 50 different people, and it all looks different every single time. I think the one brand that does it differently, that does a really good job of it on the bait side, is probably Z-Man, because Z-Man. You know what you're going to get when it comes to marketing with them. They're they're pretty ticked and tied when it comes to like anything that they greenlight. It's all in the same. They know themselves well enough to market. Yeah,
they get it. But I also think what's cool about Z-Man is they'll have their Seth fighters, their B-Lats, and then they'll have like normal people also creating some marketing, but they do a good job with it. They're not like, here's a script, say this thing.
No.
and like you get a
but
monotone video.
But like you could tell, like Z-Man knows themselves. Like their branding is like a known quantity. It's not like, oh well, I'd like it if it was this. Go try this. It's like, I will tell you what I want, and it's gonna look and feel like this. They're just so much more ticked and tied than some of these other brands.
I can't pull this up, but DTPS Champion 6016 said, you know, big brands also have data guys, and he knows this because he's a data guy, and 100% data guys, and then also people who know how to actually run ads. Like they're just very good at that. And a big part of that is, okay, if you have a data guy, an ads guy, and a marketing guy, and then content creation guys, big money.
That's huge money, because guess all those people are also the warehouse manager and the product designer and the product developer for like Citizen brands.
Johnny Small Brand, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like it's one
so
guy,
many hats, just hats on hats on hats.
He's got more hats than I do stacked over here. Like
not
it's just
all on his head at the same time.
It's totally different, dude. Totally different.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's I think let's talk rods. There is a short list, but I think the thing for us this year is it's budget, dude.
Cash and elements.
It's budget. Well, yeah. But we bought a couple of rods that we're going to try this year. And this
the 13 Fishing Jinx, you mean? The $70, $79 rod? Yeah, we got one of those in a medium heavy, actually. We're going to do a casting setup.
We sure did. We also bought the Level Fishing B-Lat, which you guys will see in a video as well.
And
Sticks.
We picked up a Sticks rod, which I'm really excited for.
I agree. A Halo, which a lot of people ask about, which it's a little higher in price than these other ones, but it's trying to bring value by offering some really unique components. So I do think it still falls into value. Anything 150 or below is still, especially for a casting rod, is still below value.
It's like back in the day we used to have the $99 rods, and those they've all been pushed up over the past 10 years.
125, 150 is a cheaper rod. And then we also did the new Daiwa, the XTs. So we do have the new Daiwa bass lineup. So I think you've got a lot.
Tatulas,
yes,
at 180. So those are pushing upper end.
But they were 150 initially.
Yeah,
you get the tariff upcharge, but still
quickly jumped.
it's still at 180. It's gonna. I can almost promise you, it's gonna be really hard to recommend a $150 rod when you know for $30 more you're getting that. That's just really difficult to do.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't tried. I don't think you've had the SLX rods. Have we tried the SLX rods?
I have one.
You do have one. Oh, you have the frog rod.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's very good. I'll tell you though, I hate, because the carbon quantity or the material's not so good, you end up with a big rod. I hate that.
They are pretty thick.
And so it's not that they're not good. That's just I don't like the size.
Yeah.
So it's not that they're bad. If you need to spend $130 or $100 on a rod, it's a good option for you.
Yeah.
And they have a nice assortment. The quality is there. The actions are good. That being said, I would spend up for the Daiwa every single time, or go to the Fenwick Eagle, save more money, and get probably the same amount of rod.
Or the Element Z2 and just be
the Element Z2 cannot be beat for the dollar per dollar. You just
get the cash.
$130 American made. Yeah. The actions are solid. Now, 13 Fishing, if you don't care about the material as much, is still king. It's so hard to beat them.
Yeah. There are a lot of good options. People calling out the Daiwa XT. We have one, love it. Daiwa XT is phenomenal for $99. Yep. The Aired X, we did not pick up the Aired X. We thought about it. It might be something we grab later on, but definitely a good budget option.
Allegedly, there's a reel up there somewhere.
We have the reel, but we don't have the rod. So there's a rod too. But yeah, the reel exists. Paul forgot that he has it.
Apparently, if you're a Daiwa baitcaster, you'll get put on the nicest rod in the lineup and then disappear.
Facts. And that's what happened to your Tatula last year. Oh my gosh. Tony Montana would like to know if we get all of the ladies. I thought that was a great comment, buddy.
Pardon me.
Oh wait.
While
Part 2. Come on, be honest.
Okay. No.
Not the goal, buddy. Yeah, we are happily married, have been for a very long time.
Yeah, I already got my lady.
Taken. Thanks.
And I got my daughter. So the ladies are locked in.
I got these ladies at my house. I have two daughters and a wife.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm set. Thanks, bud. What? All right. So other rods.
Fenwick HMG is fine for $140. It's a great deal. I think the Fenwick Eagles are. It just depends on how you like to fish. They're just as good. They're a little more durable, and they're cheaper. So
I remember an HMG that I think you sent sailing off into the sunset as you hockey sticked it with a skip. You're going for a skip.
Actually, what I did was the HMG. I
was laying on the front of your boat.
Yep. No. I had it in my hand, and I had 3 rods laying in the front of the boat.
The HMG was the one you were casting.
Got caught, and then it exploded because it's high modulus graphite, and so it's really brittle. So yeah, it worked really good. I like that rod a lot, but they're fine.
That's when you know it's a good review. How do you like the HMGs? They're fine.
I wouldn't pay up for it. I'll tell you that.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. Other rods. Yeah, no, I think that's
Casking Asagi. Casking Asagi is probably right up there with Cash and Element for one of the best values on the planet. I love those rods. They would fish very well. They're also off the website. So if you can find one, buy it. I'll tell you right, just buy it. They're great.
Yeah. We've got a couple. I did really enjoy fishing with those last year.
Dude, they're getting jiggy rod is a banger, just like the Z2. They're like peas in a pod.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Tutula XT Pond Pirates. Yep, we called that out. Love that one.
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
it is fantastic.
That's kind of what the lineup looks like for rods. Suya Gang, BFS.
Bon Joey, yeah, we did get the Tutula casting rods, the freshwater series. Yep. $180 ones. Got them. They sick. We have a spinning rod and a casting rod. All right. BFS rods would be this would be a territory we potentially like step into. I know you said I want to step back from BFS, but I at the same time am like I've got like 3 BFS rods. I really need to expand the arsenal. You have like 5 or 6. Quit making faces. Stop being weird.
BFS Arc is $1 million rod that is worth every penny.
200, right? 209.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's insane. Yeah. So I would like to try some JDM ones because I don't have any of those. That would be neat. But I got like the Euro tackle, the yak rods.
The Euro tackles are really nice.
The Euro tackle is really nice, $100. The Kestrels are nice at $100. The yak rods I wouldn't really recommend to anybody at $295.
Can't do it.
And the one that we ended up with is a super noodle. It's just like it's
hard to catch fish on, if I'm being honest.
The hookup ratio is real weird because you gotta
not good.
Really,
you gotta literally turn around.
That's what I was gonna say. You
gotta cast this way,
and then you turn the whole body to set that hook, dude. The load is so weird because it just like it takes, I don't know, 10 seconds of a hook set to like load the whole rod.
It's so odd.
Very strange. Fished it for, I don't know, a couple of weeks and kind of tucked that one away. Their magnet technology is really cool. I do like that. And you might see it licensed and incorporated in some other stuff in the future too. But other than that, like I'm just not buying that rod. It's the same for me. We even met up with them after doing a review saying I wouldn't buy this rod. And they were like, you guys are cool. We like you. I was like, good. We don't have to fight about this, but like, I'm just not going to recommend your rod.
I can't do it. I would like to,
no.
but I can't.
Yep. And then, yeah, I mean, I think that's, other than that, I mean, I've got the Daiwa Sierra Ultra Finesse, which is still a banger of a BFS rod, also $200. What else? Oh, and the Cash-In Element BFS. That's the hardest part, is you got like Cash-In Element.
I don't have that many. Here's the 9 that I have.
Shut your mouth. You have 9.
Yeah. I need one more. We need one more.
I only have 5. You have 100. He has the exact same amount.
I have exactly less than you, probably.
Like, why do you have so many? You have more BFS reels than me. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, probably.
Rods were probably about the same.
Yeah.
but yeah, when you have the cash and element Z2 BFS, like, do you need anything else? I do want to try out the Cernoyas though. They're coming at a good price point. They get hyped up a lot. I would like to try that.
Probably my favorite for the
Yeah.
dollar. The Euro Tackle Rise, the Kestrel, and the Majestic XT that doesn't really exist anymore. The Shimano was.
Yeah.
Dude, that rod is
It's a sick rod.
awesome.
That rod's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
You got that set up with the Daiwa Salamandura, which is killer combo. Very expensive, but killer combo. But yeah, so I would like to try those. Also, Cernoya dropped a new Dark Wolf as well. That's over on Bait Finesse Empire.
Yep.
So might rekindle our relationship with Bait Finesse Empire. Maybe check out some new stuff. Maybe, I don't know, you guys will see a video with Jimmy, aka RAR Fishing, in the future here. So we haven't given up on BFS. It's still very much
it's there. It's always around. Yeah. It's just took a I think somebody called it out here. Well, are they here? Yeah, it is here. I think this did it. Tariffs. It absolutely decimated BFS fishing. It made it unattainable.
They were coming up, and then it just got like stomped on. Like, it's still there, but in a much lesser extent. It becomes much less attainable, like Paul said. So I'm with that. Also, I just want to say, Pond Pirates, if we don't use something, it's not like we'll never try it. We just have never tried Kistler's. A big part of like testing all these rods and reels is that we have to either A, be able to afford them in some capacity, or B, get the company to send it to us and be okay with us giving a review on it in which we say pros and cons, which not everybody's into.
Rod and reel companies are...
It's hard to get stuff.
They're cheaper, honestly. Like the people are like, they don't want to give them away. When I know the margins are so high on rods and reels, and I'm like, dude, you guys, for what you get, sending a rod and a reel is like nothing. Are you kidding me? Like, it's kind of crazy how like they just do not want to give stuff out. So look, Kistler is a very expensive product too. And if I'm being honest,
$200-300,
it's outside the price point of like kind of who we cater to be honest. Like we also don't cater to like the high-end crowd. Like, and I honestly don't have the skill set to like evaluate high-end gear. I'm just not here for it. That's not my thing.
Okay, but look at the colors.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not good or they're not gorgeous.
I could just build my own.
They are, but dude, they are expensive.
Yeah, $300 for the helium.
I think.
I want to say, is that not their top one? Yeah. Then the KLX is $250. Z Bone $400.
I'm telling, they're just. I get it.
I'm getting it.
It's very expensive stuff.
I get it, but I don't get it. Magnesium $150. There you go. You can just do that. 20th anniversary. Look at that color. That pea soup.
Yep.
Looking. It's like something.
Yeah, dude, it's again, it's not that they're not good. It's just they are a little bit out of the price range for what we typically do.
Pretty much all of these.
I've used their ultralight. It's really nice, very very nice. So I don't know. There's a lot of nice things that I just don't buy. You'll notice we don't use reels that are over like 250. That's like the max for us. We just don't do it.
Yeah, and like we could, but what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna call up our friend Punch Fishing or Debo's Fishing, and like we'll ask them if they've had it, if they've used it. So like Debo's had like the Steezes. I'm not gonna buy a Steez. I just won't. And Dio was never gonna send me one. So if that's the case, you're not gonna see it on this channel. Doesn't mean that either we don't like it or that we think it's bad. It just means that we're not using it on this channel. That's literally all it means. So don't read into it too far. Also, DTPS Champion says, do you guys have the cash and icons? We do. And just curious what you think about the grip material. And I will tell you that I was completely out on the grip material prior to getting the cash and icon. Paul had a couple of rods that had that material, and I was like, I hate that. I hate wind grips. I hate all sorts of
stuff. I hate wind grips too. I don't
Yeah,
like them
so we
either.
both hated wind grips, but then this woven material, which is what they use on the Cash and Icons, Paul had on a Six Sense rod. And I was like, dude, how do you like that? And he was like, yeah, no, it's great. It's like perfectly fine. I was like,
It's
you're
woven
lying.
carbon fiber.
Yeah. I was like, you're lying. There's no way that's comfortable. And then we got the Icons, and I was like, I'm wrong. These are fantastic. It was my favorite combo of the year from last year. It was a Daiwa Tatula, the SVTW on the Cash and Icon 7.3 medium heavy. And I loved it. And I will continue to love it. It is awesome.
The only rod that I have used I feel like is more comfortable is probably the Daiwa with the AGS, the Tatula Elite.
Oh, the Elite,
which is like a $450 rod.
Like premium foam grip on that.
It's
one,
foam, but it's the most ergonomic rod.
Sure.
It's insane. It's so comfortable. And then also, who does Doug does the Fish and Effects rods are insanely comfortable with that.
Also very
comfortable to fish. So, but those are
$300.
Three times, like double the price. So, yeah, I mean, they're great. They're so good.
But like, I don't know, a very small percentage of folks who actually watch our channel are interested in those at that price point or able to afford those.
Just think about it this way, you guys.
There's no point.
What is the name of this channel? Aggressively average. It's not aggressively premium. It's not aggressively premium. Like we just
aggressively bougie anglers.
It's just not
aggressively
us,
Gucci anglers. Can we pull that off? No. Also, veteran angler, great point. Hashtag Busby. Also,
no, he made a comment above. He said,
he
said, you guys got me buying all sorts of Bixby storage solutions that I don't even need. And then
I was like, Bixby storage.
Yeah.
Hence, I was confused. Your comments were very far apart, so I missed that. But that's another reason. That's how we found Evolution, for example, because we love the Busby, but it is out of a lot of people's price points. $40 a tackle box. It's just not where a lot of people can be. Plano Edge is kind of around that, but they're on sale all the time, so it's a little tough. Now, if Busbys are on sale, I'm going to say you should check them out. But yeah, that's why we've been fishing a lot of Evolution, because it kind of meets the value we're looking for at a price point most people can afford.
Kayaks too, man. I mean, we used to run $6,000 base model kayaks. We don't do that anymore.
Hobie Pro Angler 360.
And it's not that we don't use nice stuff. We use nice things. But honestly, the kayak that I fish the most out of is probably the cheapest kayak in our shed. It's well under 2K. So I don't know. It's who we are too. It's like who I am. Like the rod I used the most last year was the Z2, like by a lot. By a lot. So I don't know.
Yeah. What about reels? Do we get into reels enough?
I don't have like a ton this year. Like this year, I just
Paul wrote let's talk on the show notes.
I would be interested to try a few things this year. There's just nothing that piques my interest. And I'll be honest with you, we've gone to T-Dubs and pulled up.
I'm doing it right now.
Go ahead, just pull it up.
Like
it's hard to find something to want to buy, which is crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure this would be the easiest thing in the world, but even if you just go to new casting, I'm not buying a Baits.
The EDC from Baits, I want to try.
Can I get this yet? No. This is why.
Yeah.
I already put my info in to get the email.
Yeah.
No, I'm on this list. So if it ever comes out, I'll know. I'll buy it. So the EDC is top tier on our list for reels that we want to try. But there's not I'm not buying any of these other baits. They're $400. I've never wanted to spend that much money on these reels.
Not at all.
They're super cool looking. I'm sure this one, Captain America, it's super neat. But nope. I'm not going to do that.
Don't need it.
The Excel, I tried to talk Paul into this, and we just went back and forth, and then we just said no
I just don't care.
But it's the Excel RX system at $109. I'm sure it fits kind of a budget point a lot of people are interested in. Tatula X we did buy. We have this. So Tatula X we will be using this year. Abu, I've just had a bad experience, but now they have this low budget end line that they have. I didn't really see this coming, but the Max 5 series where they have the Max 5 X.
How is this How is it different than the Max X? Like these are all.
It is it's just the Series 5, but with new varieties. So they have the SX version too.
Yeah.
But they got a flip-in setup under $100, $90 flip-in setup. You don't see that very often.
Nope.
So I mean, I have interest in that. We just haven't picked it up yet.
But this is like, so they took all the terminology and probably some of the tech from,
made it budget.
They scale it down. It's fine.
Yeah.
Those also have not been my favorite reels either.
I have not had a great time on Abu. Debo swears by him though, so I kind of want to give it another shot. I just gave him one of mine. I was like, here's my Rebo SX. Like, I don't take it. $190 reel. I hate it. You have it. Because yeah, I don't know.
The Bates Hundo better be good, Pond Pirates.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like so the Hundo is not $100. The Bates Hundo is $400.
That's why I'm like, it better freaking be amazing. That'd be the nicest, most expensive. You could buy two. You could buy two Corrados for that.
You get two Tatulas almost.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, two Tatulas Corrados are like $230.
Oh yeah, they upped the price.
The Corrado's $235, but
the price.
So the Tatula $220.
It was.
Yeah, you get the Tatula X or CT for two and a half of them.
That's crazy.
That is when you start. Yeah, there it is. There's the Corrado M. I picked up one of these. Paul already has one.
It's the best. It's that if you're gonna spend up, that's where I'm spending up. It is it's a phenomenal reel.
So I'm gonna get that's that top price point that we would typically do with reels. Like I'm not really interested in spending any more than that. Like these Tricas, the Trica gets requested for us a lot. But I got to tell you, I'm not spending $400 on a reel. And I don't know if I can tell you two either.
No.
Yeah, it's just not there. Yeah, dude, there's the Max 5 Elite too. So it's like just a little price jump above that.
$150.
And then you got the Speed Spool RX Aired 80. We did pick this up, so we do have that. I think it's at Paul's house. And then the Lose Excel. So I don't know. Anything else new reel wise that you guys are seeing? Because this is all kind of trickle down from iCast last year. We've heard of all of these, seen all of these, had hands on a few of these at iCast, but just haven't picked all of them up. We ended up picking up 5 of these, Paul? I mean, this is a decent chunk. Right, we did pretty good.
No, I mean we did
picking up a couple of reels. Yeah,
for sure.
So we got some reviews coming your way for that. For
somebody, CT Yak Basson asked a question. I'll throw it up here. He says, "How necessary do you guys think the $200 to $300 reels for big bait compared to just using $100 to $150 bait caster is? So if you're throwing big glides, do you need to spend up for?" And maybe he means size. Maybe he means size.
Yeah, he's talking size for sure. So do you need the big reel versus a small reel? Paul will say no. I'll say it depends. I think I feel better when I have the bigger size reel. Like I feel more comfortable with it. Now that said, I'm talking 150, 200 size. So I'm in the middle. I'm splitting the difference of what you're saying. The 300 size, unless I'm throwing musky gear, like I've never felt like I needed that. I had a Komodo SS 300 from Akuma, and I had 2 of them. I had one with the regular power handle, or one with the single-sided power handle for like musky fishing that you see. It's got like a single knob on it. And then I had the regular handle, and I used both of them on a 1 to 6 ounce swim bait rod, and I was throwing like 3 ounce swim baits at most. What is that one? Oh, that's the 200. Yeah.
This is the perfect reel. Yeah. This is the perfect reel for swim baits, A rigs. Yeah, it's perfect.
And I have the Tatula 150, which I also think is the perfect reel for those. And that's my swim bait reel right now is the Tatula SVTW 150. So that's what I generally go with. But yeah, 150, 200. I think you're good. I don't see the need for a 300 unless you're throwing like, I don't know, 10 ounce baits or
the Tatula 150 is probably, if you're trying to get the absolute most for $1 and get the nicest reel at a 150 size that can do all that stuff, that's probably your best bet.
For like standard swim baits, yeah, you're gonna be fine with a 150. You're going to be very happy.
You absolutely. Let me just put it this way: get whatever you want. Don't use a 100. Don't use a 300.
Buy it or don't. But don't buy those. But buy the other ones or don't.
Yeah.
150 or don't. You know, whatever works for you. 1.5 to 3 ounce swim baits. Yeah. So that 100% 150. You do not need a bigger one. That's what I was doing. I was rolling that 300 size reel with a 2.5 ounce swim bait, and it just doesn't. It's not what it's for.
Yeah. The other thing is like people, you'll see, you'll be like, I use a 4 ounce bait. I need a rod that goes up to 6 ounces on the rating. You absolutely. I would tell you, not only do you not, don't do it. Don't buy that rod.
Because if you haven't used, so I have a 1 to 6 ounce. It's the SBX from Akuma. Very nice swim bait rod.
Oh,
great muskie rod. I use their EVX muskie series rods too, the telescopic ones. Those things are sick. But you don't need that. That's overkill. That thing's a heckin' broomstick. It's a pain in the butt to cast with. It has a super long butt section. It's really like designed for huge swim baits, like 5 ounce plus. And
bottom contact jigging and stuff for like in the ocean. Like it's just not.
Yeah, and we got experience with that in BC too. Like we used the heavy jig sticks and we're like, these suck. And then we went to like kind of the lighter rigs for the whole trip in BC.
It's a medium heavy to cast a 6 ounce bait the whole trip. Now, could I get the distance I really wanted? No. Did I need it? No. Not at all.
We were vertically jigging at 150
feet. It
didn't
freaking matter, dude. Like it's just I go up to a 3 or a 4 ounce max, and you're gonna have all the rod you need. You're gonna be just fine.
This is a great point. We're Michigan Tim 87. What's up, dude? Is also, hey, depends on the fish that you're landing, the size of the fish you're landing as well.
And if you're in grass or not.
Yeah, so if you need to like horse that fish, obviously you're using upsize line, you're using a tougher stick, right? Higher power, something that can actually manage that fish. So yes, that definitely goes into play too. If we're talking 1 to 3 ounce swim baits though, like that heavy stick really like does just about everything you need. And then I'm usually, if I get a swim bait rod specific, like the Cashin, that's a 1/2 to 3. I think it's like 1/2 ounce, 2 or 3 ounce. Paul, we both have that one.
Yep.
That is the perfect swim bait rod in my opinion. Castability is awesome. It's moderate action. It's pretty lightweight. It's very affordable for a swim bait setup. Like you're not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And that is what I run my swim baits on now. That with the Tatula 150. It's a killer combo.
And that moderate action allows you to fling the bait and fight the fish.
It just loads better. So, you know, I take my 6-inch trick shad and I can just blast that thing across the lake. And then the action is solid. Like you can work that bait really well with that rod setup. The butt section's not insanely long like my SBX was. So it's more comfortable in a kayak to actually use. And you don't necessarily have to be standing up to use it. Like that SBX, if you weren't standing, you weren't using it. Like you couldn't do that seated in a kayak. It's not possible. But the Cashin, no problem. The thing is awesome. Highly recommended if you guys are looking for one. Cool. And then other than that, reels wise, no, I think we covered them. We got a bunch that we're trying out this year, you guys. So there's going to be a lot to be tested and compared. But if you guys get ideas, as always, you can let us know here on the lives, or you can shoot us a DM. Right? Hit us up on Instagram. That gives us some ideas there too. What are their gear for this year? We talk kayaks, we talk rods, we talk reels, we talk techniques. Any new gear we're testing this year, Paul?
A lot of evolution for sure. All the new stuff. Yep. I mean, nothing crazy. I think more of it's going to be more on the outdoor gear nerd side. So we're talking about doing some camping trips. We're going to get
that's the gear. New trailer.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So we got the new trailer with the tent. We're talking about trying to get some jet boil. We need to make a video on boots. We got a lot of requests for footwear, Rocky specifically. So we need to make
20 boots in my basement right now.
We got to make some. We have to do some footwear stuff. I would be curious to know what sort of things you guys would be interested in seeing. You know, in terms of gear, waders. Holy crap! We got a lot of people asking about waders. Like way more than I would have thought, like a ton.
Yeah.
So
winter gear was one too. I wish we had more winter coats.
We need to just go reach out to some folks. So I think like
Yeah.
we need to start doing that. Yes. So a lot of camping type
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
We actually we're gonna have to start accumulating things to do reviews on that side of the world too.
Yeah. So yeah, Keenan Klein kayak trailers, 100%. So we got the dual kayak camp trailer coming from Malone. So we're gonna test that one out. It's got one of those flip up tents, and that would be ideal for like tournaments, road trips, etc. So hopefully we can do that and probably just do some camping around our place here in Michigan, because we've actually got a lot of really fun rustic campgrounds that are on good bodies of water right by us, between our houses actually. So that is a spot that we definitely want to go to. DeBurley gonna give me an aneurysm with the kayak heaters. I will not be talking about kayak heaters on Facebook, at least. Bunch of nut jobs in my comments. They came out hot. They were looking for blood for sure. Jet boils. Sorry, I can't pin this on my screen, you guys, because again, StreamYard's been slow today, but I'm seeing you in the chat, so I'll just call you out there. So TAC G6 Jet boils, that is actually on our list as a collaboration with Malone. So we will likely get 2 items from Jet Boil pretty soon, and we're going to test those out. So one is like the solo stove, and then one is like the dual burner, like full kitchen. I think it's like $500, but maybe it's the last grill that's super portable that you ever buy. I don't know. We'll find out.
Only one way to tell.
There is only one way to tell. Chairs was a good one. Camp chairs would be another. I'm not even on my radar. So TAC G6,
good one.
Thanks for the hookup, man. Chairs, air mattresses, I'd say sleep pads I'll throw in there too, heaters, power banks. I mean, he's got the list, man. I'm gonna start hitting you up for ideas. Yeah, all of that is good. Like, and all of that is stuff where when I would go pack for camping, I'd be like, man, we should probably review more of these. I know like sleep pads is a big one for me. They're great, one for like insulating hammocks. So if you're sleeping in a hammock at night, if you add the pad, you lose so much less heat throughout the night, but also comfort. And then obviously in the tent too, you don't want to
big thing on the hammock, sorry to interrupt, is the fact that it spreads your weight out. You actually are way more comfortable because
instead of being,
it's because I sit cockeyed with one arm, like sort of pressing the outside of it to flatten the whole thing out. The pad actually does a lot of it for you. So it does add to the just general comfort. You're not doing squinched up with your elbows inside your chest as much.
Hammocks would actually be another good one.
I don't know how many people are making those, like
a lot
now.
Well, you say right now, and now you make me second guess it, but I feel like there's still a lot. But even just Eno, for example, like I've tried out one, like I would like to try more. And then I have a brand that's not Eno. The one I have,
sure do.
I can't remember what it is. No, it was cheap.
Remember.
I got it on Backcountry Outlet back in the day. That hammock's about 15, 20
We
years
should
old.
reach out to Backcountry and see if they would sponsor some camping gear.
That'd be pretty neat. I would be happy with that.
while I'm reaching out to some companies, maybe you should hit up
Spork.
You never know. I have like 5 sporks. I have like 5 of them.
Sporks are fantastic. That's all my camp silverware.
Jeff, you gotta
plasticware.
We should hit up some outdoor retailers.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I don't know. I guess we could do that. Pond Pirate kayak cushions. Hey, guess what? Speaking of kayak cushions, we just dropped our first OGN Outdoor Gear Nerds review over on our second channel.
Check.
So if you want to see some kayak cushions, we just did that. Kind of a buyer's guide. Really roped in like all of Amazon cushions, basically like all the cheap cushions, which is like the gel and the memory foam. And then we also did, of course, kayak cushion with both styles and the Bertha extra thick pad and the lumbar pad and the Yak Attack cushion. So I think we covered it, but go check that out and subscribe and all that cool stuff. Yeah, that was a fun one, actually. Funny that was our first review was just butt pads. Look, of all the things in all the world we could review, let's do butt pads for the first vid. And the second video, spoiler alert, is the PDL Pro and the ePDL Pro from Old Town. So that will drop on Monday over on Outdoor Gear Nerds. So check it out. Fishing camera mods. We actually did a few videos on those. It's already on our channel right now.
Hated the hell out of that.
Yeah, we're not doing that again. No offense, but we already did it. So if you want to see it, you're asking for a video, it exists.
Already done
there. But yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore because it just does not perform well. So stuff like that, that's stuff we could probably just move over to like our members only lives, for example, and just, hey, I want to talk about this. We talk on a live like this. We don't care if this gets.
It's also been done
views
by people who are so much better.
Sure.
Like we use it in such a niche way. That's how we made the video. Just there's so many videos out there.
We are potentially getting some 360 cameras, so that could lead to some pretty cool footage on the water. And maybe next time a whale tries to sink Paul's kayak, we can just spin the camera in post and show you the whale. Wouldn't that be neat, Paul?
I have the memory.
You were there.
I will never forget that.
Nobody else saw that whale, by the way. Nobody else saw it.
That's not true. Wendell was literally right behind me. He saw it.
He was looking the other way with me. I was actually facing your way. He was facing the other way. I have him on footage on camera behind me. We were both like, "What?" Because we heard it. Everybody heard it. And then we heard you. And then we all reacted. And like I turned as it was going under. So I saw this much whale.
Crazy.
Yeah. That was wild experience, great trip, fantastic memories. All right, what else we got? Anything else? Should we roll on out with the slow rolling thunder? Let's do it. Slow rolling thunder. People in the would be back, of course, next week, Wednesday again. We're gonna go live, and then the day after that, we're driving to Columbus. So then we'll be at Columbus again. Columbus Fishing Expo. If you're gonna be there next weekend, come say hi, please.
If you're not gonna be there, be there.
And then come say hi, please. And then we'll probably have, I don't know, I'll bring my leftover Ned Rig Nerd decals. I'll have as many as I have, and maybe we'll just hand those out to anybody that comes up and says hi. And do you have any stickers?
I just have like stickers that I have.
I think I have like 12 Ned Rig Nerd stickers still.
I don't have any.
All right. Well, there will be 12 of them. First 12 people to say hi with a code word. What's the code word, Paul?
I don't know, but the code word could be Busby because I have like 1,000 of those stickers.
Let's start tossing those. Gosh. All right. The code word is "What's up, nerds?" If you say "What's up, nerds," we will turn to you and say hi, and then you'll get a sticker if you're the first.
Yeah, be like Tim, Alan, hi.
If you say Tim and Alan, Buzz and Woody, Will and Smith, Tom and Cruz,
Frodo and Baggins.
Bonus point, Gandalf and the Gray.
Gandalf Gray.
If you do that, then yeah, we'll say hi. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Cool. Smeagol and Deagle. Could we both be?
Wouldn't it be like Smeagol and then Teagle?
Could be.
All right, let's get out of here. Slow rolling thunder. We're only gonna do one, but it requires discussion. We're gonna rank energy drinks. I can't believe code word bees.
You just buzz. Oh, hey, what's up?
So energy drinks ranked. Here is the list. We have to rank them in order. I will write them down as we go here. But we have to Monster, Celsius, Bang, Red Bull, Reign, Ghost, Rockstar, Prime. I can tell you right now, Prime's at the bottom for me.
Prime is not even on this list. Get out of here. It is. Absolutely gone.
It's at the bottom.
So that's a 0 out of 1 billion. We've got, all right, so it's just the ones on this list, though?
What would be number 1?
Number 1 best of all time? Ghost. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, you just read it in there?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Because I'm trying to look at the list because I'll forget all these names. No, don't type it yet. I want to guess. Don't type anymore. I'm going to guess the next rank.
Am I wrong? Oh, no. There's one missing. Missing. Whoa, okay. Hold on. You think Reign is better than Monster?
Yes. Rain is great.
Rain.
Rain is ghost on a bad day.
What about C4? C4 is really.
No, C4 is way down the list.
It has
No.
climbed the rankings for me.
It is good, but it's way down the list.
Monster's got to be up here. It's so dependable with all the flavors.
Hang on. I would personally, and you tell me if you disagree, I would go Ghost. I would actually push Rain down. I'm okay with doing that now that we've had this discussion.
Bang,
and I would put Selly.
Okay.
So Celsius.
Yep.
Okay. Then I would put Rain. Then I would put Monster. Then I would put Bang.
Yep.
Then I would put C4. Then I would put Red Bull. Then I would put Rockstar. Then I would put Prime. That would be my
Rockstar order. Sucks.
Rockstar is trash. And if you like Rockstar, I'm sorry, but it's trash. Like, you like Rockstar because it's nostalgic. I can tell you why you like Rockstar. And if you like Nas and Rockstar because it's nostalgic and it was basically free, still is free at the store.
So like they're
like 99 cents when they started.
Everyone has their own rankings. That's fine. These are just ours. I'm not yucking yums here. Jeff is. That's fine.
It's not really your job.
Our list will be.
Yep.
Ghost because the flavors are king.
Yeah.
And it will not overload you to the point where you can't breathe. So I like that. Selly, I like that they have the smaller options. That's really nice. Good flavors. Not bad. We have
MD 2020 is not on this list.
Stop it. We have Rain. Yeah. I'm giving this to Jeff. It's much lower for me. Why do you like Rain so much?
I like Rain because it's pretty much just as good as Ghost. It's just like slightly, it's
I would
just
take
like
Bang
slightly dialed down.
But that's fine. Monsters.
I've moved away from Bang a lot. I would put Bang way down.
I have it twice a year because my heart arrhythmias kick up.
It's just not my go-to.
Monster Energy. I like Monster because I like the volume. It's nice to have a larger can. I also think that green and purple are goated. Green and purple flavors are phenomenal.
Yeah, the ultras. Yeah,
they're phenomenal. And then we have Bang when you really need a kick in the cranium. And then we have C4. I like C4 a lot more than this. I think it's great. I like the flavors. I think they're like the grape flavor and all. I think they're good. Red Bull is kind of like an emergency if I need something and that's all they have. I'll do the sugar-free. I have not had an original Red Bull since college. Rockstar is also, I'm literally just pulling the ripcord. Like I need to be saved. I'm in true trouble if I'm drinking a Rockstar. And if I have a Prime, ask me to blink twice if I'm in danger. Something has happened.
He is in danger. I see Rise on this list. I've never tried Rise, to be honest.
I'm scared of it.
I'll try it. I'll tell you one that we tried that would be as low as Prime, and that's Bucked Up Energy.
Horrific. That flavor, undrinkable.
It's
undrinkable.
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
Undrinkable.
Bucked Up is trash. Don't buy it. Yeah. I see a lot of opinions of it. Shit. These are just our opinions. It doesn't mean that they're correct. It just means that's how we feel.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Amp. Oh man, I did drink Amp as a kid a few times.
They were gross.
I hated that.
They were gross for me.
Yeah.
I respect it if that was your favorite. It's just I can't do it.
Mountain Dew of energy drinks, pretty much, which Mountain Dew basically is an energy drink, but yeah. Oh man, lots of good options in here. So we have what do we call Sellies now, Paul? Because there's full size energy and there's small size energy.
Oh yeah, what did I say?
I forget what we no. Used to be full diesel was like your big energy. That's full diesel. So if you hit each other up and you're like, yo, what do you need? I got
what did I call the Sellies?
I don't know. It was like kind of like a mom pop. There's like dad pops, mom pops. It was like slim. It was like slim energy or something. I can't remember.
Something? Dang it, dude.
Yeah. It's somewhere in the chat.
It was so good.
It's somewhere in the chat.
It was so good. Do I need to check? I'm never going to find it.
You're going to find it 10 years from now because it's way back in our text thread.
Hold on. What if I search?
Can you search text?
You search?
No, I think you can just search files and images. Bro, Bass AF just coming in with the hot recommendations. OG4 Loco before they changed
That is not an
it.
energy drink. I understand why you think it is.
Technically, it is.
I'm
But
telling you
it's
right now,
also
dude.
the opposite of an energy drink.
It's a hard no.
That's a big fat NO, my
Oh
friend.
my
On
god.
that
I can
one.
tell you from personal experience, it's not a good idea.
No. Oh my dude, this is an OG one too. So is it Dal Rich Angling? I'll go with Dal Rich Angling. Jacked 3D. This was like my first pre-workout. This came out when I was in high school.
What is it?
Jack 3D.
I forgot about that.
Dude, it was like the reason that NCAA came up with more performance enhancing guidelines. And Jack 3D like had to get better regulations and put warning labels. It was like one of the first pre-workouts, and it was one of the first at least micro scoop pre-workouts. It was like the tinier scoop. That stuff was nuts. And it, man, if you had never had a pre-workout or a good caffeinated beverage before having Jack 3D, the first time I took it, I was breaking out in the niacin rush. So like I had the red splotches all over my skin.
That
I was
is
overheating.
so bad, dude.
It was some crazy stuff. Good call out. Holy crap, what a throwback.
So I'm wondering, would this be like the
Hydroxy cut.
Oh god, what the frick?
Well, last time we filmed, I supplied the energy, so it was like 2 weeks back. You came to my place and you brought
Saturday the
Sellies.
10th.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't have it.
Oh no!
I don't see it.
Yeah. TAC G6 Black Rifle coffee in cans is garbage. Also,
I can't do it.
Absolute trash. Don't do it. Pre-workout Black Rifle coffee. Like their coffee's fine. It's overpriced as heck, but they do support some good causes. That said, the cans are trash.
I can't do it.
No. It's just all right. DeBurley, that's enough of that. All right.
Let me look for one more weekend.
You get at least 2 more weekends to look.
So this is Monday.
While you do that,
Saturday.
This is what Paul is looking up is what we would call a slim can of energy. And at this point, if you find it, it's not going to be good enough. It's going to be, the payoff is just not there.
I know.
So I'm going to ask you a slow rolling thunder. Wow.
So angry, dude. That was it was on point. It was so
I'll
good.
Find it.
I'm
going to be the one. I'm going to do it. I'm better than you.
I'm looking
higher
right
on
now.
The food chain. I'm going to find it.
Better than you.
All right. While we're looking for that, though, what is the worst place to get a splinter, Paul, in your opinion?
Dude, I was thinking about this. I was like, now PG rated, so there are worse places. I get it. What about I'm wondering what if you got one in the dead center of your back?
Oh, like in that spot that you can't reach at all?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you would just have somebody have to help you out with your splinter, bud. Under the nail is hands down. Everybody's putting it
so bad.
Under the nail, and I've done it. I can remember. I actually still have a mark from one of them, which won't show up on camera, but I have that little dried blood streak, that little line under my fingernail.
Yes.
I have done that more times than I can count. I think the closest thing that I hate is when you grab something and your fingernail just folds.
Oh yeah, dude.
Your fingernail just folds and you get that white line on your fingernail. That is close to as bad as a splinter. It
really sucks.
Under the fingernail.
Oh well.
It's a whole lot of not good. Yeah. So there's that.
Can't find it.
Did you find it?
No. It sucks. I'm devastated. I am truly truly.
No, we'll find it after the show. We'll put it in the show notes.
We'll never bring it up next time. It'll never happen. So sad.
You guys ever have those moments with your friends where you say something and it's hilarious, everybody laughs, you have a great time, and then you're like, man, I should put that in my pocket and use that in a future conversation, and then you never remember it again.
Oh, I'm so angry.
this is that. All right.
This was so funny. I remember I think we were talking. I think I said it to you. I don't think.
Oh, that's why it's not in text. Yeah. Bummer. Too bad, dude. All right, we got to get out of here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a blast. Hopefully you had a lot of fun. Paul's leaving the show very sad. Just ignore him. Don't worry about it. He's always sad. Just Eeyore over here. Freaking. Oh, man. The huff. Such a bummer. Oh, my God. I just want like sad Paul as a t-shirt. Just
it's so rare.
Yes.
It's not a common thing.
It's the Narcos cover where he's just like sitting on the swing.
The bench.
He's just so sad on the bench.
Well, I like when he's standing in front of the empty pool.
Yep. Just sad. Anyways, we got a lot of cool stuff to test out this year. We're going to get into that in upcoming videos. Obviously, it's frozen out here, so we'll do what we can, deal with it. We're going to have a bunch of vlogs, unbox things. We'll do all of that for the winter time, but once that ice is close to thawing, we're going to take the canoe out. We're going to break the ice on the lake, and we're going to go catch some giants. I'm excited for it. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time, same place, so come hang out with us then. Members, remember, February 17th is your next live. We got some giveaways coming. And again, we'll talk about our next week too. But if you're in Columbus, come hang out with us and join the Fit to Fish challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of giveaways for that. All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. We love you. And Chaz, take us out.